All right, boys and girls, welcome to Friday's literacy lesson. This whole week we've been reading about if the dinosaurs came back. And we know, we've discussed from the start, this book is a book of fantasy. We know it couldn't happen. They did exist, but they wouldn't be back now. So it's fantasy. Fantasy. Now today, we're going to look at something that has reality, what really could happen and really is happening. And it's called In the Ocean. So I'm going to get through. There's lots of pages, so Miss Hayden won't read all of them. But we're going to kind of look at the components of this book. So right now on your screen, can you please point to where the title is? Where's the title of it? Did you get it right up here? Yep. Those big words, they're bright, bold, they grab your attention. In the Ocean. Down here in that small print is someone's name. What do you think that means? It's the author. She's the person who wrote it. So Jennifer Schmiskansky wrote this book. So whenever you get a book, find the title and the author. Now this is a book of nonfiction. It's reality. So there's lots of things. One part is called the table of contents. So if we want to look at water in the ocean, ocean homes, animals in the ocean, and people. So which one do you think we should take a look at? We're only going to look at one. I think we should look at animals. Let's make sure we did. So I'm going to look, and I want to look at Chapter 3, Ocean Animals. I'm going to look at that number, page 24. So I'm going to look in the corners of books. There's page numbers. I'm going to look for page 24. 4. Oh, these look really fun. I think you might like looking at them. Oh, here we go. Animals in the Ocean, Chapter 3. All right, I noticed right away, if this is a book of nonfiction, it's going to tell us facts. I see there's real pictures. Someone took a picture with the camera. I see labels. I see labels that give descriptions and let me know what these are. So right here, this label says blue whale. And this is a close-up. We're going to get a close-up look. A close-up of plankton. Creatures so tiny you often need a microscope to see them. Let me see if I can get close enough for you to see. All right. Now I'm going to read this chapter where let's learn about the animals in the ocean. There are many kinds of ocean animals. Big and small, fast and slow. The blue whale is the biggest animal on Earth. It doesn't hunt big fish, though. Instead, it scoops up tiny animals called plankton. And I noticed right then and there, friends, that word, tiny, is bold. That must mean it's a vocab word in the back. So if I look in the back, I bet I'll find something that says tiny. And I look, and it would have it right here. All right, here I go. There are lots of tiny animals in the ocean. Some are so small you can't see them with just your eyes. So do you remember what do they use to help see? A microscope. Now let's keep going. Some animals can live deep in the ocean. Yeti crabs and tube worms live near underwater volcanoes. Anglerfish hunt for food near the ocean floor. So that's another label, an anglerfish. I'm sorry, friends, it's hard to see. There's a weird glare. There we go. Other animals can't swim very deep. Seahorses stay in shallow water. I don't think I've ever seen a seahorse. Manatees drift slowly underwater. They don't have to be fast. They have plenty of food to eat and no animals hunt them. Other animals are fast swimmers. This fish is one of the fastest animals in the ocean, and it's called a marlin. And there's some more. So maybe in books you're reading now, you're finding labels. Jellyfish have soft bodies. Some types of jellyfish protect themselves with their tentacles. If an animal gets too close, the tentacles will sting it. This turtle has a hard shell. It keeps the turtle's soft body safe. This slug has a colorful body. Its bright colors are a warning for other animals. They mean that this slug is poisonous. If an animal eats the slug, it could get sick. This fish is hard to see. It's not colorful. Its colors help hide in the sand. What would that be then? It would be camouflage. Very good. More labels. It's kind of fun to see. When you're reading a book of nonfiction, see how many books have labels or net in there. Now it's your turn. Draw an animal that you might see in the ocean. Tell the animal you drew. Is it big or small? Hard or soft? Color or not colorful? So boys and girls, we just went through a book about reality. This is real. The ocean's real. We looked at nonfiction. We got to learn a book about facts. So remember, there's table of contents, and we get to find exactly where we want. When we look at the pages, it's real pictures. We notice there's labels, or they have close-up so we can see more. So I hope you enjoyed learning more about the ocean, looking at different concepts of print. I hope that when you're reading your books that you can find some books with nonfiction, because nonfiction tells facts. All right, bye boys and girls. Thanks so much for a great week working hard on dinosaurs and distinguishing between fantasy and reality.